Hello and welcome to Heart Explained Therapy, and I want to tell you a secret on how to technically get out of mental health problems, how to get out of pain, how to do something when you're feeling crap, and it has nothing to do with you. It takes your body, your mind and your sort of actions, but this will snap you out of mental health, and it's one of the most beautiful things that you can ever do. And you're going to just have to hear me out, because I know that it's going to be difficult for you to do this. At the moment, think about what you do, and I would argue it's not going to involve too many people, too many different people, and helping them. I think that depression, anxiety and all the mental health conditions can actually end up making you a selfish person, where it's all about you, your hospital trips, your doctor's appointments, your medication, your habits that you do, and nothing about anybody else. And we've got this imagination that can lead to a new perspective, a different perspective on that reality. And I always like to think about someone who's worse off than me. I may be feeling down, but what if there was somebody feeling worse than me? Now, it's a strange perspective, I know, to have when you're feeling down. You think that's going to add more negativity. But what it makes you realise is that you're actually quite grateful for your pain and your suffering and where you're at, because you can put yourself out there for someone else. Now remember, by helping other people, I'm still helping myself. I'm healing a pain that is mine and only mine, and I'm doing it in a positive way. Now, not just with the charity work that I do, I make sure that I work as wellbeing coach. I make sure that I put myself in areas where I am available for other people. I make these videos because I'm under the impression that one day someone will listen to this and it will be vitally important. It will open up an awareness to them. Imagine if you can take all your pain and suffering and you can sort of change that interpretation that causes mental health and physical health and drinking and all these negative habits, just sitting there watching the TV, on your phone, all these bad things where you're just angry, you're toxic, you're shouting. The worst case scenario, you're actually aggressive and violent to the people that you actually love. What about if you could control all this? And that person, that man or woman, transcends and changes to a different person. A person that is helping others before themselves. Helping someone else, the neighbour, the friend. You're a support network, you're a solid foundation of support for someone else. Now this, in the place where most people are at, isn't even a thought process. You've never thought about doing this. You've never thought about even volunteering for one single hour. The best thing that's come out of social media recently is Facebook sort of push and pressure on you to add a charity to something that you do. Now that makes you feel really good. You brag about it, your ego loves to share it and say, can you donate some money to this? But think about how many times you've scrolled past other people who are doing the same. You just literally scroll past, you don't care. 10 times you've scrolled past people's charity, and I understand you might not have money, but show your support, tell them they're doing a great thing, make them feel good. Because one day that could be you asking for that help, or it could be a charity set up on your behalf or for your behalf. This is the world that we live in. If you want to get rid of this mental health, put other people first. This is not going to turn out bad for you. You're going to feel great. It's actually more rewarding than any cash amount, any flash car, any prize, any external reward can't beat this reward of someone who's worse off than you, poorer than you, and you just lifting them off the ground or giving them a little bit of hope or checking if they're okay. That checking if they're okay could be them taking a piece of rope down off the chandelier. And I mean, that's how crucially important it is. And you could be the one tying that rope who gets somebody else. Just think of it like that. We're more connected than you'll ever realise. We're one organism all working for the same goal. And unfortunately it's clouded by egoic significance and egoic selfish love. But my God, it is more than that. The love exists when you can give something back to somebody else, and I promise you, just try it. Write down 3 people every day in the morning that you're going to call and check are okay. See if they want to meet up for a walk. See if they want to meet up and talk about being off work or going to work still in this environment. Give it an attempt, and the love will come to you. It will cure your mental health condition. I promise you of that.